They are the classic warning signs a husband is cheating. Lipstick on his collar, matchbooks in his pocket, and calls to say he's working late. Signs, but not proof. But now, 2 ex-cops from New York have come up with a surefire way to find out if he has lust in his heart. Russ Mitchell is in our New York studio with a report on the real marriage trap. Russ?
Well, Connie, these guys have built a wildly successful business on the premise that if you use the right bait, you can catch a lot of rats.
I'm an excitement junkie, and there's so much to do here. I don't care what time it is, you can go out and you find something to get into.
Out here in the night, a man and a woman are meeting for the first time.
So are you meeting friends here, or are you just hanging out?
No, I'm just hanging out.
They're 2 strangers who could be in any bar, in any town.
Where are you from?
Originally, I'm from Indiana.
And unwittingly, this man, married for 11 years, is about to be put to a test.
What's your name?
Lisa.
She's a plant with a hidden microphone, and he's the target of an undercover sting. The purpose? To answer a big question. Does he have the potential to cheat?
Are you married?
No.
No. Boyfriend? No. Nobody? Are you married?
No.
No. Boyfriend?
Gonna get a lot of guys in trouble, you know.
Wake up, guys.
It's the mission of Tim Bartlett and his partner, Jerry Pallas, private detectives.
Well, get ready. He's gonna pull out in a second. You see out that window?
Once they were real cops, paid by New York City to chase criminals. Now they're hired by suspicious mates to chase cheating hearts.
He's gonna go. He's going. He's good.
Like this man, who they've been tailing for months.
Before we were the cops, they were like the love police, and we see what's going on here. It's unbelievable, some of these guys. I really feel bad for them.
You got them boxed in.
Yeah, hi. My name is Tim Bartlett. I'm calling from New York.
Hi, Sophia, it's Jerry. It's a little after 3 o'clock.
With 45 years of street smarts between them, Pallas and Bartlett have seen it all, every con in the book. So they came up with their own con game, with a twist. It's called Checkamates.
I was surprised that our decoy was able to fit in.
Who are these decoys?
A lot of actresses and models.
They're hired guns employed by Pallas and Bartlett, targeting, for the most part, unsuspecting married men.
It doesn't take long. I've never had a case go over an hour.
This is Lisa Rhyne. She's the undercover decoy we saw in the bar. She's really an actress.
How many men do you think you've come across in your role as a decoy at Checkmate?
Probably about 24, 25.
How many of the men that you meet actually fall for the bait?
80 to 90%. I mean, it's very high. I've only had 2 cases that they didn't come on to me.
What is the decoy trying to get out of the target, specifically?
The relationship question. That's the thing we try to get at.
Okay, how does a decoy do that? Yeah, I'm in the bar. Someone walks up to me. How is this person going to get this out of me?
Well, somewhere a good-looking guy like you're probably married, something like that. And you go, no, I'm not married.
I am.
Oh, you are married?
Yes.
Okay, all right. Well, that may go like that. You may say, yes, I am married, or no, I'm not.
I would say, yes, I am married.
Well, you would. Thank goodness.
Right.
Unfortunately, the guys that we go after seem to be, they have a problem with other women. So they obviously answer like, no, I'm not married. In the meantime, we know damn well their wives hired us.
About 2.5 months ago, he just stopped talking to me. He was very distant.
Got very quiet.
Very quiet.
We'll call her Mary. She's married to the man we heard in the bar at the beginning of this story, the target of the Checkmate sting.
He was getting very testy with the kids, and that's not like him. That wasn't like him at all.
Any one thing in particular that said to you, I think he's having an affair?
A matchbook.
A matchbook.
And I called the number on the matchbook, and a woman answered the phone. Of course, I hung up the phone, and that's why I called Checkmate. I had to know.
Most wives who have to know opt for surveillance, which can last for months and run into the thousands of dollars. But Checkmate says it can tell you everything you need to know in a one-time encounter for a flat fee of $325.
I think it's offensive and crazy, but it works.
Raoul Felder is one of the most prominent divorce lawyers in the country.
Do you think this is unethical in any way?
We live in an age of flexible ethics. Witness our president and our first lady and so forth. I don't think it's unethical in the sense that you're not setting somebody up. You're making something available that if they have a proclivity, they do.
75% of men cheat at one time or another. 75 and 50% of women.
Helen Gurley Brown is editor-in-chief of Cosmopolitan. a magazine she built on matters of marriage and infidelity.
This decoy business, what do you make of it?
Oh, I think it's absolutely ridiculous. It must be subscribed to by women who are paranoid or masochistic or desperately insecure. We're all insecure about men, but you're going to find out something you don't really want to know, in my opinion.
Would you like to give me your phone number? Sure. And your address or whatever it might be?
In a divorce case, can you take that to court and use it?
I see no problem with it. A true picture is being presented to a judge or a jury at some point. So I don't think it's unethical in that sense.
But a wife hiring a detective to test the delicate bonds of marriage, is it anything short of entrapment?
It's just not entrapment at all.
He's going to hit on her no matter what. She just happened to be paid to be there at that time. That's not entrapment.
You know, some people envision me coming up in a black lace teddy and hopping on the guy's lap. You know, that's definite entrapment. So tell me more about you.
Well, 35, love the beach, single.
And boom, right there's my open door.
Right.
You mean to tell me now, a nice guy like you doesn't have somebody?
I really don't.
That's the clincher. You say you're not involved with anybody?
No,
well,
not at all.
Mission accomplished. The decoy's job is done.
Hello? Can you put your mommy on? Hello? Mary? It's Jerry. Listen, the decoy thing last night, it worked.
Is it possible that he's just a guy who had a few beers and this gorgeous woman comes up to him?
She wasn't even gorgeous.
She wasn't even gorgeous.
Okay, just calm down, all right? You have 2 kids, and you have to think about them. You're thinking about confronting them. Well, first listen to the tape.
You generally cook at home, or you...
I don't cook at home a lot because it's just me.
It's hard even shopping for one.
It's tough, cooking for one.
And he doesn't even cook for anybody.
And just, idle conversation, then one thing led to another.
Are you married?
No.
No. Boyfriend? No, nobody?
What about you?
No, nobody.
And he says, well, there's no one in my life.
My husband said to another woman, I have no one. And that destroyed me.
Are you going to call me?
I'd love to.
I'm really sorry about this.
You've got him on tape. You've got the matchbook. Why not go to him and say, look, I know what's up.
I'm afraid to do that.
Afraid he'll walk out.
I'm afraid he'll walk out. As stupid as that sounds, I'm afraid he'll walk out.
Because?
Because I loved him all these years.
Okay, be good. Okay, bye-bye.
There's no trust, no faith, no honesty in men. Those were Shakespeare's words in Romeo and Juliet.
Sometimes, especially if you've been married for a long time, it really is better just to shut up and keep the marriage together.
He's there to pick up chicks. Eventually he's going to see me sitting here at the bar by myself, and he's going to make his move.
Wake up, pal.
Yeah. The old saying, if it seems too good to be true, stay. It isn't. Stay away from it.
That's right.
Russ, what I want to know is, are husbands hiring Checkmate to see if their wives are cheating?
Well, Connie, up to 20% of their business does come from suspicious husbands, and Checkmate is coming to a city near you. These guys are expanding coast to coast and maybe even around the world. In fact, there's interest in licensing the name from countries as far away as Malaysia.
Thanks, Russ. So if you're headed for Malaysia, don't say we didn't warn you. Coming up, a story that has everyone whispering.